Yeah, right? Hey Wes, how cold is it?
Oh, you know, it's about that cold.
It's about that cold?
Yeah. You know, it's right there.
There you go. Just dive right in. Handy little log right there. Woo! Alright. We are about wrapped up in this location. You know, you got Wes over here. I already showered up. Wes is showering up. We are about packed up. This was day 3 here. It's Wednesday. So we are heading to Bozeman. I probably said that 6 times now. But like we really were enjoying this this lake spot here, like all to ourselves, right next to our campsite. So that's why we kind of kept deciding to stay here. It was like the campsite, and also there's a lot of really cool climbing spots we hit. Like it was all new to us, so it was really nice.
New to you.
New to me. You didn't climb that before?
No, I had. New to me
But
too.
Madiha and Wasim had climbed 1 or 2 of them before, and they really liked them. That's why they wanted to come back to them too. So we didn't. Nobody really minded. It was awesome. So now we are gonna drive, and on the drive we're all gonna research and see if we can find a campground similar to this. Maybe like water access. But yeah, something like that. And then we'll get there this afternoon and set up camp. We find a good one to be at and stuff. So the other kind of funny thing for me, not really funny for them, is Wasim is traveling with everything he has. He's moving around because they're going where next?
Boise.
He's going to Boise next. So he has like literally his whole life. It's not like he wasn't just like packed to camp. He packed because he has like everything in here. So they have quite the setup. We got like, you know, bins of kitchenware, but like his RAV4, he like made a tabletop. So I slept in there. They got all their stuff. Not to mention, you've got like all of their suitcases.
There's a lot.
Lots.
Basically.
A lot of stuff. And so,
More than your typical camp.
yeah, exactly. Way more. So we're slapping like 2 bags together, you know, maybe here and there. We're like, oh, it's kind of tight in the back of the truck or whatever. Nah, not if I had to fit an entire kind of life stuff in there. So they have to do some Tetris MacGyvering right now. But they're almost done. They're like, hey, you guys are like about there.
Yeah, I woke up
Like,
2 hours.
I know. They were also up at like 5:30, 5:30, whatever. So anyway, we were gonna finish this up and road trip. So this is kind of my setup. I got my anchor back in here, charging all the drone and camera batteries. It's a camera bag, and then we have like all of the dried goods now. A couple other random bags and whatnot. But like, yeah, everyone's dry goods, because then they're full up in their car, and then Wes's, we didn't want to like bounce all over. We can hold back seats, so we're good. And then we got the water and 2-3 bags plus the cook bin, all set. So, and the cooler, yeah, and the camera reception. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? just point and shooting, just nothing, just.
Dude.
There we go. That's how we leave the campsite, right there. Okay, we made it into Whitefish, and we got to these 3 beautiful parking spots in a row. And we're gonna head to a little Montana coffee company or something. And we're all gonna just, you know, have some good signal, some Wi-Fi, some 4G. Wasim's gonna like dump all of his footage onto his laptop. Yes, this is what I needed to get.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Have a SSD.
I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, you figure out you, boo. And yeah, so we're gonna head and get some coffee and just hang for a little bit before our 6-hour road trip. So let's go explore Whitefish, huh? Huh, Wes? How do you feel about that?
Hey, where's the shindig at?
The shindig's over yonder. I don't know where. I don't know where they went. Where'd they go? Jacob.
Alright, 2886.
Okay, we had our coffee. Everyone's we're all kind of breaking off, but we're all going to the same place because like Wes is going to be a lot slower traveling. We're probably going to be the fastest, I think, because we don't think Wasim and Mehdi have cruise control in their RAV because they were fluctuating speed a lot. I don't know. Maybe they'll tell me, or maybe they'll see that on this video. I don't know. So 6-hour drive, and yeah, we found a campsite. You'll see it shortly. Stopped at a little traffic stop, but we're going right past Flathead Lake here. So sick. This guy's out here having the time of his life.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Got a little bit of traffic jam. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, so on the way here, Patrick and I had seen this like water thing, like water, you know, aquifer spigot thing along the side of the road, and he remembered it on the way back. So we've been looking for like the past hour because we were like, we think it's in this area. Anyway, we finally found it. There's some people already at it. But we're gonna fill up our whole 5-gallon jug with this thing. It's like fresh aquifer. There's like a little thing, so we're gonna read that too and see what it actually says on there. But yeah, I'll see what it is. Yeah, this is it, but there's no signs. Gotta get pee breaks in here and there too, you know.
I'm filming that.
Well, just smoked a deer. Oh yeah. Yeah, it messed the bumper up a little bit. Not bad. Yeah. Well, they'll buff for this trip. Maybe. That's not good. That's not good. It's got a little, it's just dangling. Which, jeepers. Get it back in there. Hey, it's a little back together.
Honestly,
This is plastic. That'll just pop back out. All right, we're good.
it's not bad.
We're good.
Okay.
Well, quick update is spent like 2 hours looking for the drone. Yeah. All right, Jake from editing here. So what happened was, after I hit that deer, we got to the trail, to the road, per se. It was real rocky and bumpy. It was a road, but it was rough. But some really cool views. So I was trying to get some drone shots of it, as one does, filming this type of camping outdoor stuff. And it got disconnected when it was up in the air. Granted, this was a GPS weak signal area. Like when I went to launch it, it was like, hey, we can't launch. And so I moved to another spot and it was like, okay, now there's enough, you know, satellite GPS signal that we can launch. We're all good. So I launched it, flying it around, trying to get some cool shots. Really cool stuff. It's like a really big like ravine, like valley. It was super cool. Coming up through some mountain passes stuff. And then the drone just randomly disconnected. So I had no signal. It was right above us. We could see it. But just no signal. I turned the controller on and off. Couldn't get it to work. I know other people have had these issues with the drones, with DJI drones before. So anyway, the drone then hit the battery threshold, you know, where it hits whatever it's set at, 20%, 30%. And so it started doing its return to home function. So we went back to where we launched it from, hoping it would return to home. There, because I think the GPS signal was weak, it didn't have quite the right location. We go back, we're waiting for it to land. Nothing's happening for a while. And then on the controller, it finally reconnects. And I see a glimpse of footage. I can see the live view connected. And I could see the drone landing, and it looked like it was off the side of the road. I could see a road, and I saw a car drive by. Felt like pretty good odds we'd find it. We did not. We looked for the next 2-3 hours, and it got dark, and we hadn't even met up with the rest of the group yet. So we decided to call it quits and look the next morning. So anyway, that's what we ended up doing. Just regrouping at our campsite that we finally got to, and just go from there. Spent 2 hours looking, and the drone could not be found. So we got up here to camp. We're still waiting on Wes. The road is very rough on the way up. I'm just gonna settle into camp. I'm kind of mad, honestly, about the drone. So just gonna try to hang out with people here, and I think we're gonna have a little fire, and then get ready to climb in the morning. So we'll see. We're all gonna kind of go look for the drone in the morning too. We have saved a GPS location. So we'll see.